everybody, welcome back to the Realm of what? No, that's not the Realm of Vasten yet. I'm still on my little bit of a hiatus, taking a little break. This is Bedrock Survival, and we're going basically daily here, so that means we're gonna get little bite-sized episodes, and you know, I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be able to take a little bit of getting used to, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it, which is quite a lot. I really love it. I've gotten, since my channel update video came out, I've gotten several people be like, hey Fix, are you burned out? Are you quitting? Blah, blah. No, none of those things. I'm not burned out at all. I love Minecraft in a way that is nearly irrational how much I love it. Like, I'm having a great time. I think it's fantastic. The only thing that I'm not loving for some reason is kind of the multiplayer bit right now. I'm just not, I wish I could explain it more, but I'm just not feeling it. You know, but speaking of that, I wish you would have been working on it, and then we're going to talk a little bit about maybe some of the reasons why and all that kind of stuff. But I recorded an entire episode 114, entirely, every clip. Done, because I don't edit while I'm recording this series. I do other series, actually. Realm of Vasten I do generally always. I edit and record at the same time. This series though, however, I generally record an episode and then edit it later. And when I went to edit this one, I realized I had no sound. So look at what I did. Spoiler alert, it's this. It's a lot, folks. I did a lot. That's so much grind. Let me tell you how much grind it is. So to get from there, the entire way around the circle, and also these two little inlet sides here, at one block deep. So that's only just one going like this, right? Like and so on, right? That is 9 stacks of endstone. A little bit more as you go further away, a little bit less as you get in closer. And I have gone, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've gone 13 times around. So that's 13 rows of inventory worth of endstone. Yikes, right? I mean, it's crazy. That's a crazy amount of grind, but this is going to be really cool because this is going to be our main walkway of the moon base. It's going to be a complete circle, and then all the sort of buildings and stuff like that is going to sort of go offshoot of that. So I think this is going to be an extreme build. It's going to be freaking fantastic. I can't wait to add more to it. A couple of the things that I have been getting ready to do, though I haven't done yet. Can I get this? Yeah! All right, cool. I'd like to kind of get up here. Yeah, I'd like to get up here and do this. So why don't we do this while we talk? And I want to talk about, we're working in the end, obviously, today. That's going to be the plan, is work on the moon base a little bit. And it's a nice little break away from the medieval thing, although we'll be back there later on today. I do plan on some real mountain work this evening. But I want to talk about some of the things that have been kind of going through my head about ever since I decided to sort of take a formal break from ROV, and you know, it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal. It's that server and my friends, you know, they're my friends too. Remember, like I love those guys and girls, and you know, I just feel like I need it. And you know, I was talking to my wife and a few other people and just asking, well, why don't you want to play with your friends, basically, you know? I just made chisel blocks. How do you make that? Oh, slab, because I had slabs. Okay, well, now I have 12 of those. And I think this quarantine business is part of it. You know, my life right now is pretty isolated. I mean, with my boys, so I'm not solo by myself. It's me and my 2 sons, Harrison and Lincoln, and you know, me for the most part every day. And look, my wife is amazing, and she's like the greatest mom in the entire world. Sorry, all you other moms, but she's the greatest. But she works long hours. You know, she's gone a lot, and thank God she is able to work still, because man, with me being unemployed right now, with the no music thing happening, right, with quarantine and everything, we would be in real trouble if she were also unemployed. So I'm really grateful that she has a job. That being said, you know, I'm here by myself a lot, and my boys are awesome and they're fantastic, but they are also, you know, 2 and 5, and there are some conversational limitations with that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a parent, you probably don't understand what I'm talking about. Parents probably know. It's just a bit of a grind, and I'm not complaining. Again, I'm not. I have it better than almost anyone, you know? But it would be really nice if I had maybe a little bit of change in my life, right? That would be something that I'd really like to add, and I don't know what it is. You know, there's nothing I can really do right now, but And you would think, well, since you're alone all day, basically, I say alone, I'm with my kids, but I mean alone as far as an adult perspective, wouldn't you prefer to play with adults? And I think that's where it started for the first few months of this quarantine, but now it's kind of to the point where I'm so used to being by myself. I think that's probably it. I wish I had kind of thought of this before I did the channel update video, because I think that's kind of what it is. I'm just kind of used to being by myself right now. And so when I play Minecraft, there's something that is, I don't even know the word, that is, I guess, the same, or what I would expect, or, expected or something to it. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm just kind of in a place where I think I kind of want to just do this solo and go from there and just, just see where that, darn it all, where that leaves us, after some time. And I wouldn't expect this to be a very long break from that world, but it'll be as long as it takes for me to sort of come back supercharged and ready to go, That being said, there are some things I want to do over in this world that is going to be, I'm sorry, hey, by the way, this is a talkie episode because I recorded the whole episode and you missed all the building bits. So sorry, I haven't done a talkie episode in a really, 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 really long time. So if you hate it, oops. Look, it's been forever. Anyway, there's another comment that our friend Chaos, who's a great builder, a great Twitch streamer, and a good friend, plays over in Realm of Vasten, said on Discord, and said, hey, I was really worried about it, but I get it, you're just a little burnt out. I don't know that I don't think it's that I'm burnt out. I think it's a little different. I can't totally put into words what it is, because I don't think it's that. I think it's just, I just need a change. That's all. I think it's just, I just need a change. But the other thing he said was, he's like, and Chaos, if you're watching this, and I don't think you are probably, and that's kind of the nature of your comment, which is totally fine. I just want to express how totally I get it completely. I get it completely, and I'm in no way like bummed or mad or irritated at all. I totally understand it. And he said basically, like, I'm sure Fix's Bedrock series is great and all, but I'm just not interested in Bedrock. I would say to that, if you didn't know that this is Bedrock, like if I didn't title it that, I don't know that it would be inherently obvious that it is. You know what I mean? Because I don't do a lot of the real technical stuff. I do talk about it, because I talk about the differences and things like that. In fact, actually, the way I was just putting those blocks down, that would kind of tell you right there. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong in that. But I feel like this is basically, it's just a building series, and this could be anything. So why did I pick Bedrock? Well, the reason why I picked Bedrock is exclusively to stand out from the crowd. That's it. There are so many Java Let's Plays, and there's a lot of Bedrock too, but there are so many Java Let's Plays that I just felt like for me to have any shot at standing out in this world, doing essentially a Java Let's Play, because all the builders for the most part seem to use Java. There are not a lot of like building focused Let's Plays on Bedrock. So I just thought, from a YouTube perspective, why not go Bedrock route, and maybe I can get some new YouTube friends to come and check out the channel. I just think that'd be a really positive thing for me and for everyone really. So let's talk about building for a little bit. I want to put up a dome here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some glass. I just think it'd be cool to have some glass here. I'm not totally sure how I want to do. These trees are so tall. I wish they weren't so tall. Honestly, they're just so tall. But this is my primary source of wood and stuff like that. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. Let's see. If I go up that tall, I feel like it's gonna look ridiculous. But let's try it. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then no, that's too much. 10, 9, 8. Let's go 8 up, and then we'll go stair, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go 8, 4, right? Stair, 1, 2, stair, 1, stair, and now we're gonna come across. 1, okay? Now I'm gonna do the same thing over on this side and just kind of see where it meets. Generally, when I do this, I like to, you only go up to the peak, and then you go to the other peak, and that way you can make the top the angle that you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stair, okay? And we're just gonna do one of these together, and then I'll cut and I'll do the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, stair, stair, right? And then 1, 2, I think, stair, I think. Man, I hope I'm right. 1, stair, and then over here I just go across, okay? Yeah? Is that right? I think it's right. I think it's right. So I think what we'll do, I think we'll just go the whole way across there. Make it flat. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now I need to figure out the next thing is, well, the next thing I probably need to do is do that exact same thing right here. So let's do that and lay out where these windows are going to be. I'm still digging here. I have most of it done. I just kind of ran out of some endstone here. But I have a question that I want to ask you. Maybe you could reply in the comments. That would be really, really nice. Here's what I'm thinking for the moon base. This is supposed to be the moon, right? Now, beacons have some powers. Beacons can give you jump boost, right? So we could get a jump boost to beacon rolling here, and I don't mind. I'll go farm the wither skeleton skulls for another beacon. That would be great. And we could even make a cool build out of it. Even maybe we need a few beacons to cover kind of the whole thing. So we could even do like 4 beacons. I don't care. I'll do that. No problem. But here's the question. Jump boost by itself, without slow falling, is not going to feel like the moon. It's just going to feel like your legs are really strong, like you've really been crushing those quad workouts, right? So my thinking is, now there's no way to give you slow falling via beacon. If there was, I would do it. I could drink a potion. I could drink a potion, but like, how immersive is that going to be if I have to remember every 8 minutes to drink a slow falling potion, right? Like, that's just kind of dumb. And like, I wouldn't mind setting up some sort of automatic brewer to give you slow falling and a fisher or whatever it takes to get that. That'd be totally fine. I just feel like that's gonna not feel like the moon, and this is supposed to be outer space. So my thinking is, maybe I should do a build like called gravity control out here, where there's a command block that if this area is loaded, and it would only be loaded when you're in the end, so you wouldn't be back, you wouldn't be in the overworld with slow falling for more than maybe 4 seconds or whatever sort of timer we put on. But my thinking is, what if we did a gravity control build out here and put a command block in there on repeating that always gave you like 5 seconds of slow falling. So that way you'd have jump boost and slow falling. That'd really feel like the moon, right? I think it'd be really cool. But I want to ask you before I go ahead and do a command block thing, because I know some people aren't that big of fans of command block because it's not possible strictly in survival. Well, if it were, I would do it. If it were, I would pay the price. I don't care. I just feel like remembering to drink a potion or oh, my slow falling ran out. Let me go drink a potion to simulate my moon effect. I just feel like it's really immersion breaking. So I don't know. Just some thoughts. So I will look forward greatly to reading your comments about it in whenever this video comes out. But that being said, let's go. Whoop, I missed the jump. I tried to wipe my eye twice now and I missed the jump. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I thought this was going to be too tall, but it's not. It looks really good. I really, really like it. I definitely am going to add some really good lighting out here to the top. Obviously, with it being the end, you have to light up everything. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I really have to be creative on how we do lights here. But yeah, you can see it feels pretty natural here. So we're gonna do a lot of glass, though not all. We're gonna do all the straight parts are gonna be glass, and the bottom here, that's gonna be where I use lights to really make it look sci-fi. So look at this, and then I'll go, I guess, share some more jack-o'-lanterns. Hey, you know what we can do? I was just getting ready to go get some more sand because I'm gonna need a lot of glass. I have some glass. Let's go check it out. Do you ever hear? Yeah, barely any. Okay, I have barely any glass, so I really need to get some. I need to bring some sand and some coal back to this area. That's all I got. But you see what I do have? I have some soul sand, and up here I have some wither skeleton skulls. That's right. I think we're gonna go take on the wither skeleton and get that other beacon I was just talking about, because I kind of want to try like slow falling. That's kind of where I'm at. I just want to see how immersive it is. So if we're gonna do it, ignore me I have this itchy nose situation. I don't know what it is. It's driving me insane. My allergies are actually good. I'm actually not sneezing and coughing and choking up a storm here. I feel good. But but unfortunately, yeah, my arms are crazy. Let's see, can I put it? Where do I have to go? Is it? It's right here, I think. Right? I put it like right here. One. Oh boy, I hope I'm right. It's been a little while since I did this, so hopefully I'm okay. I'm right about this. Let's see. Now I do have mob griefing off, so I'm not too worried about it, but I don't really want to fight a wither, so I hope that I'm right. I think I am. Has to be on this side. It's on the far side away from the storage room. I think it's good. Let's find out. Let's find out. I just did it. I could have probably tested that in a test world, maybe, perhaps, but I didn't. So let's find out. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, he's so mad. Man, he's so mad. Look at how mad he is, but he can't do anything. He can't do anything, and in fact, even more so, whenever he summons wither skeletons, they can't do anything either. So, phew. All right, well, doesn't seem like there's a lot to see here. Yeah, that's looking good over there. Okay, I'll wipe the floor with him, and then I'll come back. Let's do this together, shall we? Beacon. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a beacon. I happen to have one emerald just sitting around here, so let's test out jump boost anyway. I have my beacon right here. I was just getting ready to move it actually because it's kind of in the way, but we can leave it here for right now. It's only gonna cost me an emerald. And let's see, jump boost. Okay, it's on. Ready? Yeah, you know what? It feels like the moon. I like this. Now, I think it'd be better with slow falling, you know, just on all the time, but this is okay for right now. For right now, we'll start with this. That's kind of fun. I think it's cool. What a waste of a beacon, right? But that's okay. Beacons are free. All right. Anyway, I got to go get a bunch of grass, a bunch of other things. So let's do that. And then I don't even know what else. I don't even know what else we got. You guys know my friend Fixxitt412? He's been on this world. It's been quite a while, and he stepped away from YouTube for a bit, but he's back, and he put up a poll, which made me think of something. He used to have a series, and he might be coming back. I don't know. It is going to be coming back according to the poll, but we'll see if he actually does it. It was called 10 Minutes of Minecraft. And it was such an intriguing concept. And the idea was, basically, every single second of his world, his 10 Minutes of Minecraft world, was on camera. Like, he hit the timer, 10 minutes, and then when he was done recording, then that's it. Like, that was it. That was just the end. And I find that concept so interesting, but the problem is with it, the problem that I can see with doing something like that, because I've been thinking about if I do go daily, if I can do go daily from this one world, which I very possibly will be by the time you see this, but if I do, then the question is going to be how can you build big builds with that, right? Like, that's kind of my question. Like, you know, the build that I did out here, this big ring that I did right out here, this thing, that took me probably like, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, including the grind and everything. So, I mean, that would be, how many episodes would that be? That'd be 18 consecutive episodes just putting blocks down in that ring. Now, I know what you'd do is you would break it up. You know, you wouldn't just do the same episode over and over and over. I get that. But still, so I just don't think that's going to work for me here. But I think the concept of it is very interesting. And maybe, who knows, maybe something to utilize in this world. Like maybe for the in-between episodes, doing something kind of like that. Like just, you know that I do love the shorter episodes. I'm a big fan of shorter episodes with my time, and with how little of it I have, keeping things short is really, really nice for me. So I don't know, maybe something to think about anyway. Another thing here with this world, though, is I have a real problem with, I need way more jack-o'-lanterns, because these take a while to fully grow. I mean, they do. They're fine. It's good. But I think probably what I need is, I don't know, I need like 8 more rows of these. You know what I mean? Like, because that way I can just always have at my beck and call, because this is going to be my primary light source of this world, no doubt about it. I mean, this is going to be my primary light source, so I'd really like to have a lot more jack-o'-lanterns, and I know what you're going to say in the comments. I know. You can stop typing right now. You're gonna say, just do an automatic automatic pumpkin farm. The problem is then you have to place them down and then shear them and then break them again. You know, so it's like actually more work than it would be to just have rows and rows and rows of this. So I think one of the things I'm gonna do in the very near future is build like maybe just go down, kind of like I did in the other base. I left some, I left some on the ground. Maybe I'll just go down like 3 blocks and do it again and again and again and again, something like that. I don't know what the best idea is, but I want a lot more jack-o'-lanterns here. Like I want access to a lot more jack-o'-lanterns, definitely. I guess I just forgot those 4 torches there. And you know, these will grow soon enough, but not quite soon enough for me. What do you think of this design? Yeah? I think it's going to be really cool. I really like the idea of bringing in a lot more color. I think it's going to be awesome. So the way we're doing it is we're stepping back in from the sort of sidebar here. There, you can see it really well from over there. And I'm going to do some lighting along here. I just don't know exactly what yet. So then we'll go up. Oh man, this jump boost is going to take a little getting used to here. 3. Okay, yeah. So we'll just go all along here. And then the only thing is that I got to remember is I have to remember to go, let's see. This is the biggest one. So we're going to go like 3 more. And then, but this only goes 2. And then we go green across the top to completely frame it in so it looks right. First little preview look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it looks great. It looks really cool. Much better than I even thought. This is not detailed like at all. Definitely some sort of streamlined detail this, but yeah, adding in the color and stuff, that's gonna be a big plus. I gotta go get a bunch of terracotta. I'm basically out of it and I need a lot more, as you can see. Oh man, this looks so cool. I'm loving this space base. I can't wait to really dive more into it because it's really starting to grow. Between the ring and this new sort of, I don't know, green building. Yeah, it's starting to look so cool. Man, what a difference. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there today. Next episode, I feel like I want to get back to the medieval district part of it here. All right. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I cannot believe the progress in a single episode out here. It's been awesome. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. And, well, tune in tomorrow for more Bedrock Survival with Fix. Thanks, everybody.